Hello, and I know I said that I would be reviewing Waterfall next, but it's just not speaking to me the way that my most recent gift is speaking to me. I received a gift, and it was books, and I was super, super happy, and they were the Duck Dynasty books. Yep. So I started with Psychology 1, and I literally just finished it. And Sai's my favorite, one of my favorite characters on the show, and I think that he's everybody's favorite. I think that if you had to pick like two or three characters off the show that were your absolute favorite, like he would be in the top three. And personally, I like him, Mountain Man, and Jace. Those are my three favorites. So, but anyway, so when I got this book, I am just recently a fan of Duck Dynasty because, first off, let me just say, duck hunting is not my thing. I would much rather go coon hunting anytime. But because it's just, that was what I was raised doing. I mean, I used to bench show coonhounds. That was my thing. So, duck hunting just wasn't my thing. So I was like, I'm not going to watch the show because I don't like to duck hunt. No. But then somebody was like, well, that's not what the show's about, really. And then I watched it and I was like, no, it's more like about a family. And it was really interesting. And I love watching the show. But even though I watched the show, I'm like, you know what? That's not all the behind the scenes stuff. I said even a reality show, it's edited to capture the audience and things. So it's not 100% what you want to see. You know what I mean? I mean, there was recently like a huge thing with Lizard Lake towing like being scripted, and I mean, I don't believe everything that I watch on TV. So, I got the book and I was really, really excited because books and newspapers and stuff that is printed, it is, as far as biographies and things go, it's going to be much more truthful than a reality TV show. So in the book, we find out that Si has a wife and a son and a daughter, and it talks about all his family issues. Now, from the get-go, I liked Si on the show because he was, he had been in the army, he had been in the service, and that to me is just a huge deal. And the reason being is that my dad was, in the army, and, Veterans Day is like right around the corner. And Veterans Day to me and my family is like a second birthday for my dad. There's a cake and everything. And so that just made me really, really like Si's character, because any person who fights for their country deserves your respect and your admiration. So that's just, those are my type of people. So I was endeared to him before I read the book. Then I read about him and his wife's fertility issues, and that hit so close to home. So that just really made me, I guess, identify, or there's another word I'm looking for, relate to him and his family more than what I would relate to the others with. So I really, really liked his book. I love the way he talks about his wife. I really like the way that he talked about her. And in the end, there were all these letters from his family members, his wife, his son, and his daughter. And I just really, really loved that. And it was a really beautiful part of the book. And I loved what they wrote, because it was just so sweet to see what they thought about this man that everybody has grown to love, who's always been in their life. And I just thought that it was really, really beautiful. It was a wonderful biography to read. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm taking this is. I should have looked before I said that, but I would guess that this is, yeah, it's a biography. Okay. Yeah, that's strange how they categorize this book. 1, Robertson. 2, television personalities. United States biography. But, yeah. biography. I'm going to call it a biography for all intensive purposes. So, this is such a good book. If you're a fan of the show, you need to read the book. And if you can't read or you don't read, buy the book for somebody in your family who does read, who maybe doesn't like the show. My husband's in love with the show. It's the one thing that we can agree on watching. So it's a huge deal. And, you know, I'm really hoping that for Christmas he'll be able to remember that, oh yeah, you know what, she wanted more of those Duck Dynasty books. Yeah, I can remember Duck Dynasty. Hey, where's the Duck Dynasty books at? And he'll get me more of them. So the next one I'm reading is going to be Happy, Happy, Happy by Phil Robertson. Or, well, it's basically, this is kind of like a newspaper. I mean, that's how I'm kind of taking it. It's more like a newspaper article. And I've had newspaper articles written about me before. So I kind of know how the questioning goes and how you tell it in your own words, and then people organize it. And so that's pretty much what happened in these biographies, and I really, really like that. So the next one I'm reading is going to be Happy, 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 and then I'm going to read Willie? Is it Willie? Willie's book? Yeah, I think so. And I really want to get a book about Jace, because he is one of my favorite characters. And believe it or not, Si, Jace, and Mountain Man are my 3 favorite characters from the show. Those are my 3 favorite characters. And, of course, I love Miss Kay, because she's awesome. I also really like Jace's wife. I think she's cool. So, anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. This is going to be like a 3-part video on Duck Dynasty, so stick around for that. I will get to Water Vault eventually. I also received a book from Goodreads in the mail free today, so I have a lot of reading to do. So, bye for now.